Hey y'all, it's your girl Kaylani, and you already know what we're back for another workout today. And in today's workout split, we are gonna be hitting motherfucking legs. We are gonna be doing some exercises that I consider some of my leg day staples. They're exercises that I tend to do very frequently on my leg day. So with that being said, the exercises that I plan on doing today are some squats, RDLs, leg extensions, hamstring curls, hip abductors, hip adductors, and probably some calf raises to finish it off. So with that being said, let's get into today's leg day video. Alrighty, we are moving on to the first exercise of this motherfucking leg day, and y'all already know what we had to start with, some motherfucking squats, because I hate this exercise and it takes up way too much of my fucking energy, so I like to get it out of the way first. We are going to be doing progressive overload for this exercise, so I'm going to be doing 4 sets of this total instead of my normal 3. The goal is going to be 12, 10, 8, and 6 for reps, obviously, for each set. Obviously, that means I'm going to be increasing the weight if I'm able to. Right now, I have 135-pound plate on each side, so the goal is going to be 12. Hopefully, we can fucking get there. So with that being said, let's fucking hit it. Okay, I met my goal of 12, which was really nice, although that fucking leg pain in my right quad is back. Don't know why it happens every single fucking time I do this exercise. It's the one thing that's like keeping me from increasing the weight as much as I'd like to. It's kind of frustrating, but that's a problem that I have. I feel like other people might have it out there. So if you do, you're not the only one. I was able to meet my goal though, so I'm really happy with that. I'm gonna go hit a set of this motherfucker off camera, and I will see y'all for the third set of this exercise. Alrighty, ladies and gents, it is time for set 3 of 4 today. Obviously, we are still on squats. I have increased the weight since the first clip that y'all saw me in. Now there's a 45 and a 5-pound plate on there. My goal for this set is going to be 8 reps total. We're going to see if your girl can even get there because my legs already feel like they're going to give out from underneath me. So that's fucking great. Besides that, though, we're going to go hit this now. I fucking hate this exercise. You would think that me having large legs that I would like squats. I fucking hate this shit. I'm glad that's over with though. That's gonna conclude the first exercise of this leg day though, so when y'all see me in the next clip, we will be doing exercise 2. Alrighty, we are about to start the second exercise of this leg day, and as y'all can see, I ain't move a fucking inch. We are still set up on this squat rack. I mean, it doesn't really look like a squat rack, but it is one. We're going to be doing some RDLs next. I am going a little bit lower with the weight today just because the plates feel a little bit heavier here than compared to my home gym. We use like plastic or rubber ones. Here, they're metal, so these feel a little bit heavier. So I'm going to keep it relatively light. I got a 10-pound plate on each side for this one. The goal is going to be 12. I don't even know if we're going to fucking make it to that, though, to be perfectly honest with y'all. But we're gonna fuck around and find out. So with that being said, let's fucking hit it. Alrighty, bitches, goal was met. We got to 12, although that felt just a little bit late. I probably could have handled starting this on 15 and just not doing too many increases from that point. So I think I'm going to keep that in mind moving forward with this exercise. Obviously, y'all already know I got to do this for 3 sets off camera because we're doing some progressive overload. So when I'm ready, I'll see y'all for the third exercise of this leg day. Alrighty, ladies and gents, it is finally time for the third exercise of this leg day. Thank the Lord. We are finally on a machine because those other 2 exercises took up way too much of my fucking energy. So we get to sit for a little bit. We're going to be doing some leg extensions next. Progressive overload for this exercise, 12, 10, 8, 6. Y'all already know the vibe with that. I'm going to be starting with 50 pounds on this one. So with that being said, let's fucking hit it. Okay, I exceeded my goal by 1 and I got to 13 instead of 12. That definitely was a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. I thought, oh, 50, that's going to be fucking easy. Nope. That tends to happen on my leg days though, so whatever. That was a really good set. I'm gonna go hit a set of this off camera and I'll see y'all for the third set of this exercise. Alrighty, we are finally moving on to the third set of this exercise. Obviously, we're still doing some leg extensions. I was going to increase the weight on this every time, but unfortunately, your girl is a weakling, and this machine is heavy as fuck. So I haven't really been able to switch it. I am increasing it to 60 for this set, but I should have done that for the last set that I did. We're going to see how fucking heavy this is, though. My goal is supposed to be 8. I'm going to be fully honest. Don't think I'm going to make it there, really, this time. That shit feels fucking heavy, but we're gonna try it anyway. So with that being said, let's fucking hit it. Okay, that shit was fucking difficult, but we did make it to my goal, which I really thought I was not gonna get there because that shit felt heavy as fuck. Very proud of myself with that one. That's gonna conclude the leg extensions for today, so when I figure out what I want my 4th exercise for this leg day to be, I will see you all in the next clip. Okay, we are on the 4th exercise of this leg day, so we are about like half-ish way through this workout, thank God. We are moving on to hamstrings next, so we're going to be doing some hamstring curls for this exercise. I have it set to 60 pounds right now. Progressive overload, 12, 10, 8, 6. Y'all already know the vibe with that, so y'all should know by now how many reps I want to get to for this set. So I don't even need to say it. Let's fucking hit it. Okay, I was able to exceed my goal and I got to 15 instead of 12, so I got an extra 3. That kind of tells me that that was a little bit too light, but unfortunately the increments on this go up by 15, so I know I need to be careful with how often I'm increasing the weight on this one. I'll probably increase it for the next set that I do and then keep it on 75 for probably the remaining sets, unless I feel like I can increase it for the last one. That's pretty much going to be the plan though, so I'll see y'all for the third set of this exercise. Alrighty, we are moving on to the third set of this exercise. Obviously, we're still doing some hamstring curls. We're doing the seated ones, not the ones where you lay down, although I think both work really good. I have this machine set to 75 now. I would have liked to increase it a little bit more by this point, but again, this stack is really heavy, and I know I can't do that, so I'm gonna keep it on the 75. My goal for this one is 8. Y'all already knew that, though, so with that being said, let's fucking hit it. I exceeded my goal by 2. I got to 10 instead of 8. I really wish this went up by like 5-pound increments instead of 15, because that shit's way too fucking heavy, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to handle 90 for the next one, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to go hit that off camera, and I'll see y'all for the 5th exercise of this leg day. Okay, ladies and gents, it is time for the 5th and 6th exercise of today. We're going to be doing some hip abductors and hip adductors. A lot of people will count this as one exercise or like a 2-part exercise. I'm counting it as 2 separate exercises for the purposes of this video. But obviously, I'm starting on the hip abductor for the first motion. I have it set to 80 pounds right now. Again, still progressive overload, 12, 10, 8, 6. So with that being said, let's fucking hit it. Okay, I exceeded my goal by 1, so I got to 13 instead of 12. I didn't understand why these stacks are so fucking heavy, though. They're, like, way heavier than my gym, and I don't know why. That was a really nice exercise, though. Obviously, I need to do the rest of these sets off camera, so I will see y'all for the 6th exercise of this leg day. Alrighty, we are moving on to the 6th exercise of this leg day, and y'all knew I wasn't lying to you. We're going to be doing some hip abductors for this next exercise. This exercise, I increased the weight, so I have it on 90 instead of 80, the way that I started with the other one. Same rules as always, 12, 10, 8, 6 with this one. Obviously, since this is my first set, the goal is going to be 12. So with all that shit being said, let's fucking hit it. Okay, I made it to 15 instead of my goal of 12. For some reason, this stack is a lot lighter than the other ones. The other ones were really fucking heavy, and for some reason, this one just feels regular, but who fucking knows with the equipment at this shit? It's kind of a little bit all over the place. I'm gonna go complete a set of this off camera, and I'll see y'all for the 3rd set of this exercise. Alrighty, bitches, it is time for set 3 of 4. Obviously, we are still on the hip adductors for this exercise. Oh my god, I always fucking confuse those two. I don't know why I always do that to myself. Right now, I'm gonna move this shit to 100 pounds just because I feel like I could fucking move it. And if I can't move it, then I'm a weakling and I'm gonna have to adjust it. But we're gonna try it on this weight anyway because we're towards the end of the workout and fuck it, we ball. So with that being said, let's fucking hit it. Ow! Oh, fuck. Oh.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, bichotas, we are moving on to the final exercise of today. Yay! Also, I totally kind of ate shit on the last clip, and I'm debating if I'm gonna keep that in the video or not. If I can edit it really funny and I'm not feeling fucking lazy, then I'm gonna do that shit. But if I'm feeling lazy, sorry, not sorry. But we're gonna attempt to do calf raises. I have no added weight or anything on here, simply just the bar, just the machine. My goal is gonna be to get to 12, but I also just rolled my funky ankle, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get there, but we're gonna try anyway. So let's fucking hit it. Okay, I was able to get to 12, which honestly surprised me because my ankle was feeling really fucking weak during this exercise and you kind of need it for an exercise like this, but I was able to still meet my goal. I'm scared of injuring myself even more, and quite frankly, I don't feel brave enough to do that, especially because it's the end of my workout. So y'all know what time it actually is. We gotta go check out the pump in the locker room. So let's get to it. Alrighty, we are back in the locker room, so y'all know what that means. It's time to check out the pump for today. A little bit of an awkward placement for it, but really like the exercises that I did today. Technically it was 7. I know some people count the hip abductor and hip adductor as one exercise together. Personally, I don't. I consider 2 separate things, even if sometimes they're located on the same machine. But definitely got a good booty pump. Like, look at the glutes. They're popping out right now. What else? I'm trying to think of what else I could fucking talk about, and I can't fucking think of anything. But I do need to practice my poses because Lord knows they're horrendous. So they definitely gotta be changed. Let me know in the comments what exercises, what exercises y'all liked, what exercises y'all didn't like, or if you have any tips and tricks for me. That would definitely be much appreciated. How else can I do this one? Do it like that. Try to hit a couple of different poses real quick. And yeah, that's pretty much going to conclude today's leg day. I really hope y'all enjoy that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see y'all in the next workout. Bye! You can trust in me. I can, you said I can trust in